Alright, so here's Leo. First thing we gotta do is we gotta grab the people banishing him. So we grab them and separate them. They have an AoE shadow attack that we want to make sure doesn't stack on one person. So we separate them so that no one dies. I almost lose a couple of party members, but healers pick them up. Once the third one dies, Leo breaks banishment and the fight begins. So as he is now, he's in phase 1. Once he breaks, that's his elf phase. Phase 2 is his demon phase. You'll see them both. Phase 1 is tanked in this movie by Dawnfire. Phase 2 is tanked by myself. So the third guy's almost dead, so I'm going to start moving into my position. Dawnfire's already over there. Alright, so Leo's up. Dawn grabs him. He's going to grab him and take him back to the center of the room where we kind of started. So nuke him down as quick as you can. At regular intervals, he's going to do a whirlwind, where he runs around the room attacking people. Random target, bleed effect, pretty painful. The big issue though is that he dumps threat when he's done. So what we like to do is we have our shaman put searing totems in the center of the room. He'll go after those, and then Dawn can pick him up because he'll be in a predictable spot each time, rather than having to chase him down after the whirl. At another regular interval, he's going to be going into a demon phase, where he also dumps threat again. So the fire tank will need to pick him back up. In this video, it's myself. Demon phase in about 5 seconds. Yep. So I'm going to run forward, and he's going to change. So give me a little bit of time to pick him up. And I got him. He's basically hitting me with fireballs that put a debuff on me, increase my damage taken by fire. So I'm stacked in full fire resistance gear. Respect demonology, so I get the pet buff. My pet is hiding in the corner of the room, off on the right. So we might assign a healer to heal him, so make sure he stays alive. You'll see demons around the room. After so long in demon phase, he summons Insidious Whispers on a couple random party members. Never the fire tank, though. Basically, you have to kill it before the phase is over, otherwise you're mind control for the whole fight, and we're forced to kill you. So, as funny as it is, please don't do it. So, he'll soon switch back into normal phase, where I back off and Dawnfire picks him back up. So he'll continue his whirlwind. So DPS need to remember that he dumps threat afterwards. The shaman will put the searing totems in the center of the room, so Dawn knows where he's going to be at the end of each whirl. Here comes the demon phase. Threat's going to be dumped. I'm going to have to pick him back up. So I start my searing pain spam. It took me a little while to pick him up this time. So a little bit through here, he's going to do the Insidious Whisper, which summons the demons. Hunters need to remember that if your pet deals the killing blow, you'll still get mind controlled. So you guys will want to make sure that you kill it and not your chosen pet. They take extra damage from Arcane, Nature, and Holy. So healers, don't worry, you shouldn't have an issue killing them. And even Shadow Priest might want to pop out of Shadow form and throw a couple smites. Also mainly because they take reduced damage from Shadow and Fire, so Fire Mages might want to decide to throw some Arcane or Frost attacks. Warlocks, you really won't have an issue with it. So he drops out of the form. Somebody just barely killed their demon in time. You gotta be really quick with that, guys. They're not that difficult to kill, but they can be for certain classes. So this continues till about 15% when he throws a wrench in the system, and you'll see that shortly. So the tanks, really we only need 3, 1 to pick up each ad in the beginning, 1 to pick up Leo in his normal form, and 1 decked out in full fire resist gear. Usually you do it with a warlock, because they can put in their full fire resist gear. They can respec demo for the buff, and we can tank from a distance, so people don't have to get near me, because that's an AoE, obviously. It can be done with a warrior or a paladin decked out in full fire plate. If you do it that way, we don't, but if we do, he'll tank them on like the very edge of his hitbox, and melee will be on the other side, so they don't get hit by the AoE. Healers basically keep the tank up that is tanking in normal phase, keep me up in the demon phase. We may have to assign 1 to my pet, who's hiding in the corner, because if he dies, I'm going to lose about 70. I'm going to lose exactly 70 shadow resist or fire resistance. So that's going to put me below my maximum, and I can not resist as well as I normally do, which could kill me. Ow. So this will be the last time he shifts forms. Shortly he's going to do an emote, and phase, well, not phase 3, but at 15% he'll split, and the demon and Leo have to be handled at the same time. So I will pick the demon back up like I normally do, and Leo's going to be doing his normal repertoire of whirls and threat dumps. So demon phase in 5, but I don't think we get to it. I think he's about to shift shortly. Oh, never mind. He does go into demon phase. So we're tanking him in demon. I think he's at like 17% now. YouTube screws up my quality. I can't read the percentage. There we go. He's at 15%. So the Shade of Leotheras is going to spawn, which is the demon form that I've been tanking. I have to tank him along with you guys burning down Leo. So healers need to pay attention to me and whomever is tanking Elf form Leo. So I just kind of continue doing what I'm doing. We pretty much ignore the demon. He's going to despawn once Leo dies, so everybody stays on him. I normally tank him like I normally do right here. I might actually move him more back towards where Leo originally was. One of our previous downs of Leo, I took a bleed from a whirlwind, so I might back up to mitigate that. But if I get hit by a bleed, I'll let you know, so you guys can keep me healed. So you just keep burning him down the last 15%. Unfortunately for this phase, I tend to take a lot of damage, and am eventually one-shot, as you will see shortly. I'm practically killed in one hit. Right there, I just took about 9,000 and 10,000. There's no way I can survive that. So, usually I'll have a soul stun on myself. I'll get a B-res, and I'll pick the demon up if I can. I got one, but right as I did, you guys killed Leo. So, grats on that. That's the Leo fight. So, it's pretty simple. Just don't pull when he dumps threat every time, and stay alive till 15%. Nuke regular Leo down, and you're good to go. Out the way, Chim. I gotta slash spit on him. The bastard killed me.